how much does free, cheap, and easy really cost? What's up, blind viewers? How's everybody doing today? Well, how much does free, cheap, and easy really cost? Well, we're going to talk about one couple and how much it cost them. And I am talking about Jimmy and Natalie. That's right, Jimmy and Natalie. Now, for you guys who don't know, they are as a young couple, and they got a bus, and they built this bus out, and they drove it, and they decided that, yeah, buses, well, we all know what I think about these schoolies. Buses are not the cheapest things to keep running. Yeah, they might be cheap to obtain, and you can do a nice van build and a bus build, and you have some room in there. But as far as maintaining them things and keeping them mechanically sound, yeah, they're old. They got lots of miles. A lot of them you can't find the parts for anymore. People have to fab the parts. You got to find it. Yeah, and the way the schoolie thing blew up, everybody's snagging these parts, and it's just hard. And even finding somebody to work on them that knows what they're doing, that's another thing. So trust me, these schoolies, they ain't what they're cracked up to be. And Jimmy and Natalie kind of got that feeling too. So they did the bus thing, and then they sold the bus, and they got a van and did a van build. And they just went through and they did a little breakdown and told us all about what it cost to live the free, cheap, and easy life. I'll leave a link below to the video so you can see all the numbers if you're interested, but I'm just going to show you the ones that matter. And we're going to start with the bus build first.
So not including the price of the empty bus, the bus conversion cost us $17,381.46.
Which, if you can do your math, means that we had a grand total for our bus build to be $24,081.46.
So remember
which
that
came out to be
number.
About $6,000 under budget.
Remember that number, 24 grand, okay? 24 grand. That was, again, the list. You saw the end there, but they have a big, long breakdown of everything. They did a good job of breaking everything down. Now, this wasn't, this isn't insurance and gas. This is just the bus, the cost of the bus and the build. So remember that number, 24 grand, because now we're going to go, and they decided, again, to keep this thing on the road. And I watched a couple of their videos, and I watched them for a while. And they were always breaking down, always fixing shit constantly on this bus. So I guess that's what kicked them in the ass. So they sold the bus, and pray tell, how much did they get?
You get it. So we sold her for a total of $39,000 that we then immediately flipped back around and put into our second conversion.
Okay. So that's right. $39,000. Now, let me first say this. Am I mad at these folks for selling something that they paid $24 for 39? Am I mad at that?
No.
No, I am not. Am I disappointed at these wannabe nomads that are so stupid and desperate to get into this free, cheap, and easy life that they paid far, 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 far too much for a depreciating asset? They're the ones that are stupid, not Jimmy and Natalie. Hey, if you can get it, why not? Lots of people are doing it. Why should they be any different? And that's what I'm trying to say here. Look, they bought a bus. They bought all the materials, and they showed you the number, 24 grand, 24 grand. And then they got in it, and they drove it around for, I don't know how long, and they put miles on it. They did all kinds of repairs in the meantime because the shit was constantly breaking down. They did wear and tear on all the build on the inside. Now, as far as everything else, if you go buy a brand new car or anything else, and as soon as you drive off the lot, you drive around the block and bring it back, they're already going to offer you $10,000 less than what you paid. So in this case, you can go buy a bus, throw some money into it, drive it around and use it for a year or whatever, put, I don't know how many thousands of miles on it, and go, hey, it's worth a whole lot more than what we paid for it. Isn't that funny? It's the free, cheap, and easy life. Oh, yeah, and it's one big happy community that supports each other. And we support each other so much, I'm going to sell you my $24,000 bus that we used for $39,000 because we're one big happy community and we're only looking out for one another. Yeah, you people fall for it every time. So yeah, doesn't sound that cheap to me, but hey, what do I know? What do I know? Let's look into another thing that I always talk about, the electrical system, or as we always like to call it, the solar system. It's more than just the solar panels and the charge controller and all the other bullshit and the inverter. Of course, the whole electrical system to wire everything up and the lights and whatever else they use. But let's just take a minute, because I always say that shit's expensive. No, BlindViews, you don't know what you're talking about. You sat there in your mommy's basement and you don't know what the hell you're talking about. We're out here doing it and you don't know what you're talking about. You need to shut the hell up. Well, guess what? I'm telling you, solar systems are not cheap. Now, I'm not talking about when you can go to Harbor Freight and get one that, you know, folds out of a suitcase and you plug into your cigarette lighter or something. No, I'm talking about the real deal. And remember, we're talking about two people living in a vehicle together. So if you want to go boondocking and all kinds of other shit and actually live, not just survive, yeah, it isn't cheap. It isn't just, oh, well, I can get one for $600. No, you can't. You're full of shit.
So our first category will be the first one that we started with, the bus.
Yeah, we're going from most to least expensive.
And that is the electrical. The electrical system in Pancake cost us $4,361.19.
Oh, but wait.
Now, that is a little bit cheaper than what we put into Saguaro.
Because?
And if you remember, we have twice the battery capacity in Pancake. And this is where we need to mention some gray area. And this is the only category that we need to mention this for. But during our van build, we had companies reach out to us that offered to send us products in exchange for us showcasing them on our YouTube channel. And so because of that, we were able to get some of these products for free that we would have otherwise had to pay for. So we are extremely grateful for the opportunity that we've had to go this route. And I know that's not possible for everyone, but we just wanted to mention this because, again, we want to share what we spent, but we also want to share what it would cost you as well.
So it would have been.
So with that being said, the real number would probably be closer to about $8,000 for our electrical system in Pancake.
There you go. There you go, folks. There it is. $8,000. $8,000. And again, remember, two people, you know, again, if you want to just barely survive and hope you can make it through the night or whatever, sure, go out and spend your $600 and say that you have a solar system. But no, if it's two people and you're boondocking and you want to boondock and you want to still live and you still want to live like you're in this century and be able to upload your YouTube videos so you can make $1, and you want to watch Netflix and you want to turn on some lights and you want to do all those fun things like sure, turn on your water because that's a pump and that's electric. But so yeah, if you want to be boondocking and there's two people, yeah, don't try to blow smoke up my ass. $600 solar system is not going to do it. And anyway, that was the entire electrical system. So yeah, the whole point is this, oh, it's free, cheap, and easy. You can go out and you can spend $1,000 on some old piece of shit. And yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can go out and you can bounce around in your little tin can on wheels that you paid nothing, next to nothing for. And you can call Badge and you can call Canvas Man. You can call everybody else in the world to come help me and fix my stuff for free because it doesn't work again. And this fell off and this don't work and I can't get it started and I'm stuck and my transmission went out and oh, I need brakes and this and that and that. Oh, look. Oh, the brake lines are falling apart. And oh, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you can go out and spend $1,000 and go live with the Bob out in the desert. Yeah. And you're going to spend every bit of money that you got trying to keep that thing afloat. So free, cheap, and easy? I don't think so. But hey, you don't have to agree with me. That's never the point here. The point is...
Yeah, this is BlindViews. And that's the way I see it. Oh yeah.
What we do here is go back.